9 Luscious Lunatic and Blue Storm are your jammers for this first jam. Once again, welcome everybody on Justin TV for cover DNN Live. We're glad that you're here. Hope you stick around. If you're in the Tampa area, come out and join us. Category 4 goes down, pops right back up. Luscious Lunatic trying to fight her way through. Ooh, and there goes Blue Storm. Blue Storm is your lead jammer for the Tampa Bay Junior Derby Chicks. Little City trying to fight her way through, having to come back to avoid a call. What a move by Luscious Lunatic. Wow, good move. Pandemonium goes for the swing and the miss. Great move by Lunatic, forcing that miss.
Blue Storm comes up. Luscious Lunatic not far behind. And Blue Storm calls it off. Hit it and quit it. Looks like number 77, Clover's Killy Kitty, getting up for the Little City Junior Derby. And who do we have there for Tampa?
It looks like Matt is on, but I can't.
Does
Yes,
look
it
like
is.
Matt
100% Matt is on. Matt is on is a pretty quick skater. Number 77 for Little City, she's jamming up. Matt is on, dives down on the inside. Will she get breakthrough clean? Yes, she does. She is your lead jammer.
She gets through that back wall, and here comes Little City, getting some trouble from a front wall by Tampa. Katniss Evermean trying to hold her back, does not happen.
Clover's Killer Kitty doing a good job to stay in bounds out here on the outside of the track. Well, what a move. As she comes up to the end of the track, she is in a power jam situation with Matt is on going to the box. Tampa with 3 skaters in the box right now.
Nice attempt by Katniss Evermean to hold Little City back. Does not work. Power jam continues. Nice hit by number 0, Sweetheart from Tampa. Clover coming up, trying to get through that wall of pink. Nice hits by both teams.
Lots of hitting going on for both teams right now. Number 15 goes down for the thing. So this Kitty's trying to get it. She goes all the way back. Sweetheart puts the block on number 77. Mach 5 right there. Uh-oh, here comes Matt is on. She's out. What a move. Got caught up by the... Man, she looks like she had it clean and just got her skates joined in with number 2 with American Psycho from Little City.
Looks like some calls trying to be made, not entirely sure.
All right. For Tampa, number 182, Pandemonium.
Number 89, Luscious Lunatic for Little City. Lining up like they're a shark, scoping out where she should go.
Both of them already coming back to, looks like Luscious has been to the jammer line a few times. She goes on the inside. What a move on the inside, coming up and doing a great job to keep both skates in so as not to get the track cut. What a move, and she is your lead jammer.
Panda, quick to come up. Looks like Panda gained all her points. Luscious still struggling in the back, but getting through, calling it off.
Yeah, Luscious got tied up in traffic on the that was a great block for Tampa. They got tied up in traffic on the outside, only for Pandemonium to dive, cut that on the inside. What a move by both the blockers and the jammer for Tampa that time.
And it looks like she's right back on that jammer line. That's a lot of endurance right there. Going against Sweetheart, number 0 of Tampa. Looks like we have a team timeout. Official timeout. Not sure what's happening. Where's our ref liaison? I've been told that we need a medic in the box, so. Official timeout coming back in. Sweetheart Luscious on that jammer line. Luscious coming against the front wall, but Sweetheart gets through the back wall of blue, and she is your lead jammer. Luscious getting through with a little help from her team. Sweetheart, big hit by the Little City pivot, number 15. Abby Cat Malher with a good hit. Looks like 0 points gained, 0 points lost, which is always good.
Yeah, a lot of times you got to call the jam just to keep momentum from changing hands or going into the direction of the other team. 100% Matt is on, staying with the star on, back-to-back for this bout. Block star number 3, donning the star for Little City.
Looks like a back wall of pink, front wall of blue. And Matt is on, though she had to face one last blocker. Gets through for your lead jammer. Tampa, nice hit by Tinker Bomb. Knocks out Block Star. And a grand slam for Tampa as Block Star is out of the pack. Madison calls it for another, looks like 2 points.
All righty, as we get ready for the next jam, Block Star will remain on the jammer line for Little City, and Blue Storm, Category 4, for the Derby Chicks.
Soon to be Tantrum.
Soon to be Tantrum.
And she is your lead jammer. Nice hit from the Tampa pivot, knocking out Block Star. Getting in behind the pack.
Wow,
Blue Storm does some fancy footwork over a down blocker and gets through again for a 5-point grand slam.
Yeah, that was a huge move on the inside. She went straight up the middle, and there was a blocker down. She was able to get around him. And look at that cut on the inside. The blockers there, I think, kind of set her up. They drew Little City out to the outside. Ooh. Wow. All right, lots of ill will going on between these two. Hey, it's all clean derby fun. That just was a hard hit. All right. Block Star and Blue Storm. Block Star, Blue Storm. Come on now, a little more BS's.
I like that.
I know.
Rolls off the tongue.
That's like Franky Panky Fancy Pants.
Ooh, Franky Panky Fancy Pants.
Exactly.
Block Star, Blue Storm.
Exactly.
I hope this matchup happens a lot more.
I know, right?
So here we've got number 17, T-Rex for Tampa. Oh, somebody left some sunglasses in the bathroom.
Which bathroom?
It looks like men's glasses.
All right. I have a pair of red.
Just kidding.
Never mind. Psych. Just kidding. Ha ha. I got this.
Looks like a team timeout for Little City. And if you are just joining us, I am Dee Structra from Tampa Roller Derby. Hello. I'm here with Albie Dam, also from Tampa Roller Derby, and we're so glad to have you here. Flirting with disaster, womaning the camera. And it looks like we've got some derby back on. Little City comes out. With all the face paint, it looks like it is 0-0 Jelly Bean for Little City against T-Rex 17 for Tampa. And it looks like Jelly Bean's coming up with an advantage of only 2 blockers for Tampa, and the jam's on. Lots of shouts from the crowd. Lots of hits. These are big hits for Junior Derby. I don't think that I have seen it quite this rough before. These teams are evenly matched and fighting for the win.
Yeah, they are. They didn't. Let's put it this way: Little City didn't come all the way from Tennessee to lose.
They didn't.
And the junior chicks from Tampa did not. They don't stay kindly to somebody coming in their house, that kind of thing. So, I'm telling you, I'm impressed. Anybody that was going to go grab something to eat for this one, those of you who stayed really are taking advantage of it.
Nice hit by Little City. Nice hit by Little City against our very own Tinker Bomb, number 112, making number 77, Clover's Killer Kitty, your lead jammer. And as Clover's Killer Kitty already called lead jammer, Tampa is not lead. Clover calls it off. No points gained, no points lost.
All righty, a couple of things real quick. Do not forget, for those of you that are looking to win something, you might have to just catch Cat Smash Fever. She's selling raffle tickets right over there. Make sure you get your raffle ticket. Lots of cool derby prizes throughout the next couple of days. Blue Storm jamming for Tampa.
Against Mischievous Maniac, number 14 of Little City, and she is your lead jammer. Nice teamwork by Little City. Mischievous Maniac using her own blocker, pushing her into Tampa and getting through that pack. Not quite, though. She gets the cut and is sent to the box. And it is now what we like to call a power jam.
Power jam.
Category 4, Blue Storm for Tampa, getting through that wall of blue.
What a move for that. She went inside, then dove back down to the inside, went outside, then dove back down to the inside. What a move. Being down the blocker, she still, oh, look, there she goes, attacks in the middle. She faked left, faked right, and went straight up the middle. And Blue Storm back through the pack.
Excellent bridge work by Little City. Not quite enough to hold Blue Storm back, but they've got the teamwork there. Oh. Low block. Even though it wasn't intentional, she did have her skates out.
Yeah,
you do not fall small. You get a low block penalty.
Yeah, they got their feet tangled up, and I'm not. Like you said, I don't think she went out with the intention of tripping her, but it was a low block nonetheless. Oh, wow! And Little City jams, hits 2 Tampa Derby chicks hard, and just she's the only one that remained is standing. What about that for number 14, Mischievous Maniac? My goodness.
I have the feeling she's also a very good blocker because she's using a lot of blocks to get through the pack, which is amazing as a jammer. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes that blocker mentality hits a jammer where they think about going left and think about going right, and instead they just go right at them, and that's exactly what she did. She stepped left, stepped right, and went right at them. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to remind you there is the full liquor bar is open next door. Full bar is open next door. We have specials all day over at the bar. And right now, until 4 o'clock, you can get 2 Bud Lights for $4 until 4 o'clock. 2 Bud Lights for $4. That's next door at the Bowling Alley Bar. Bowling Alley Bar. It's got to have a real name.
And it looks like a power jam for Little City here as Matt is on of Tampa gets a forearm major. And a nice 5-point grand slam for number 89, Luscious Lunatic of Little City, as she comes back up on the pack. Jukes left and right, gets past that wall of pink, and is up for another 5-point grand slam.
You know, Truck, that's both times, the last 2 times around, she has got pushed out like they were trying to push her out that out-of-bounds line, but she's able to keep just one skate and stay in bounds without having to go out and come back to avoid the track cut. I mean, that's how you get points. I mean, this will be your 3rd grand slam. Tremendous skating by Luscious.
Very impressive. See, number 56, Lavender, doing some excellent work with her jammer. And number 3, Blockstar, really helping Luscious get through that pack. Excellent work as blockers as they work together and help out their jammer. You don't see jammer help too much. Usually jammers are left to their own vices, and Little City is really good at helping their jammer get through.
I'll be honest with you, both of these teams, these juniors, are as good at supporting their jammers and supporting this and working as a team as just as a lot of adult teams that I have witnessed. These guys are just All right, number 00, Jelly Bean, trying to take advantage of the power jam situation for Little City. Here we go, and she's driving in the middle. Huge hit from Sweet Tart. No, I'm sorry, Punky bruised her with the big hit. And Little City, we got a Jelly Bean going to the box for Little City, trying to cut into the 35, 37-point lead. 15 minutes left in the first period.
And it's a power jam. I'm told that Little City has a track cut major now in the box. Power jam for Tampa. Matt is on 100%. Wall of 2 blockers, and they join forces for a huge hit. Matt is on, coming back up. Ooh, I don't know what that was.
You know, I don't.
Matt is on, gets a back block major, is sent to the box.
Yeah, she came up like it's kind of like the way the Little City got called earlier for the low block when their feet got tangled together. I don't think that was an intentional just running in the black box. But as she goes down, you know what that means? She goes down, Little City's jammer comes out. I believe this is Luscious back on the, no it's not.
That is Jelly Bean.
I apologize.
And it looks like Little City knows Jelly Bean's got this, so they are letting her fight her way through that pack. Tampa trying to bridge and continue hitting. Last big hit by Katniss Evermean. Legal and inbounds. She goes out, however, and Jelly Bean is allowed to enter in front. But it looks like that's a no pass, no penalty.
Wow.
That was good.
Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. That was pretty amazing. There's some hard hitting going on with these young ladies. And number 3, Blockstar, comes up for Little City to take advantage of the Little City Power Jam.
An official timeout for a medic.
Again, it looks like we're getting ready to play. Would like to thank you again if you're listening to us on Justin Justin TV, the DNN live coverage right here from Franky Panky 2013 in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Block star number 3. She is your jammer, trying to take advantage of a power jam situation as Tampa has 2 in the box. Oh, right as I say it, block star goes in the box. You know what that means? Madison comes out.
Comes up against a wall of blue. I would not want to face that wall.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to face that wall, to be honest with you.
Little City providing a lot of competition. Madison resets, takes a second, figures out the situation, and decides to go. And she gets through for a 5-point grand slam. And she calls it off. It looks like T-Rex, number 17 on for Tampa Junior Derby.
Yes, they do have a power jam situation coming up for T-Rex and Tampa. However, they are down 1 skater as they have 2 in the box, and Little City's jammer is in the box for them. The whistle starts us going.
Oh.
T-Rex goes to the outside. What a move to the outside, taking
Beautiful.
advantage of the bunch up being on the inside. The whole pack was bunched up, expecting her to come in. She did that little juke in and then blasted to the outside.
Speed Racer, Mach 5 doing an excellent job of helping her jammer. T-Rex lines back up for another pass. No longer a power jam. However, she gets through for 5 points.
Yes, block star, although she got up pretty quick. Ooh, she's busted on the inside. Sweetheart with the elbow call. T-Rex bots away in. Oh, my goodness, what a move by T-Rex. Block star, you'll notice, didn't seem to spend very much time in the box. That's because when she went to the box, T-Rex got, oh! Anyway, I'll talk about that later.
I had a lot of big hits, and I don't know what to say.
A lot of times there's so much hitting going on. I think the ref stopped that one. I'm just kidding. They were like,
I think I need a break from that jam.
Wow. It's the hitting going on with these juniors is unbelievable. I mean, just in that one jam, 3 different times, one of us was like,
yeah,
gasping at the hit. And that's not a bad thing unless we both gasp at the same time, because that calls for a real boring broadcast.
Yeah, it would. It really would. And we have Showtime manning the camera now as Little City gets lead jam. What do we have there? Number 77, Clover's Killer Kitty. Hustling, get back up that pack because number 17, T-Rex. Oh, no, I lied. 112, Tinkerbomb comes up on that pack, forcing number 77, Clover's Killer Kitty to call that off.
Yes, he called that off before it got to be the momentum change. Both skaters plugging back and forth. Those of you on Justin TV DNN, you got the pleasure of having a new cameraman. This man, not only does he talk derby, he can film it too. Your cameraman now, Showtime. None other than Showtime.
And I want to point out here that Clover's Killer Kitty is back up on that jammer line. She just came out from that last jam, and she is powering through the wall of black. However, that does not get her lead jam status. That is awarded to T-Rex, number 17 of Tampa. And a small pack right now.
That's because everybody's in the all-in penalty box.
All In Printing, one of our Tampa sponsors. Want to thank them. And Clover's Killer Kitty back on that jammer line. I think that's the 3rd time in a row.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I mean, first of all, the juniors, they jam a lot. I mean, more often, and then you got the same jammers coming up, but they're literally jamming back to back, and in this case, back to back to back, as Clover Kitty, number 77, faces off against number 112, Tinkerbomb for Tampa. The whistle's starting to get it. Clover goes on the inside. Tinkerbomb closer than this. Clover is your lead jammer. She just bowled right through the inside. Tinkerbomb got held up just a little bit trying to go through the rest of the pack. We got a wall of 3 Tampa skaters coming up trying to force the wall for Clover. Clover goes on the inside. What a move. My goodness, she bumps on the inside, gets the points, and calls off the jam very quickly before anything else could happen. My goodness.
Well, Tampa got some points in that. And that's what happens sometimes. You try to call the jam off. You try to pay attention to everything. But in Derby, there's 5 million things going on all at once. And you're on 8 wheels. It gets a little crazy. Looks like we have Luscious Lunatic number 89 up for Little City. And Blue Storm category 4 for Tampa Junior Derby. Tampa Junior Derby stepping through there. Blue Storm category 4 getting through. Looks like a multiplayer block being called on Luscious Lunatic, and it is now a Tampa Power Jam. And she gets through for a 5-point grand slam. And she is awarded all 5 points, and it looks like she's coming back up. Ah, nice 1-2 step as she gets through that wall of blue for another 5-point grand slam. And again, facing strong blocking from Little City, but still not enough to hold Blue Storm. Wall of 4, and she gets through again. Blue Storm, this is her jam, I feel.
This is her jam. Certainly a good move. Then she took a hit and was able to just stay up. Actually, towards the end, had 1 skate, and she was able to keep her balance. That time she gets knocked down, pops right back up, able to stay in here until a no pack's called. She did a good job then tying up Mischief until she got stretched out to where there'd be a no pack call, and then Mischief had to let her go. All right, Speed Racer Mach 5 for in the power jam situation for Tampa. Trying to make her way through the blockers. She is through, and she is your lead jammer. It is no longer a power jam situation as number 89, Luscious, is up for Little City. My goodness, she squirted right through there. And Speed Racer, seeing that Luscious had made her way through the pack and was coming around for her point pass, decided to call off the jam. We do have a timeout for, looks like Little City. All right, looked like we had a timeout called. We also had some track maintenance going on. Thank you, Miss Bandit, for taking care of the track maintenance. She says, that's what I do. Oh, that's right. She's like track maintenance all day long. All right, Clover Kitty number 77 for Little City. T-Rex number 17 up as Tampa has won in the all-in printing penalty box. T-Rex works through. She is your lead jammer, coming through clean. Both jammers are clear from the packs, trying to come around for their point pass. And T-Rex goes, oh my goodness, wow. She was able to sidestep and got through. And as soon as she got through to get her points, she called off the jam because Clover Kitty was right behind her. Speaking of Clover Kitty, looks like she's going to be staying out for the next jam, Destructra. And she's going to be facing Blue Storm, Category 4. And there we go. As the whistle's blown. And Category 4 is your lead jammer. Clover goes down, trying to make her way through the pack. Those last two Tampa blockers are becoming just a little bit there. She's able to keep both feet in as she does avoid the track cut. And Clover is coming around. Blue Storm fighting her way through. She's able to stay in bounds, and she calls off the jam. All right, Tinkerball number 112 makes it through the pack. She is your lead jammer. Number 907, Sue Aside Bomb Her, is the jammer for Little City, although she is caught in the pack right now. Tinkerbomb, pretty fast skater, works her way through, gives out. Ooh, she's hit by Mischievous, who's skating way back, causing Tinkerbomb to have to come back to avoid the track cut. Very smart move on Mischievous. And looks like both jammers are having to fall back. They got hit out. Tinkerbomb comes through. She is still your lead jammer. Both teams at full strength. Oops, as I say that, no sooner does the words come out of my mouth as there goes Speed Racer Mach 5 to the all-in printing penalty box.
It looks like Pandemonium skating back to keep that jammer at bay. It works as she is forced to enter back at the back of the pack. In the meantime, it looks like Tinkerbomb gets a 5-point grand slam. I'm awake. Tinkerbomb facing some big hits. Block star proving that she is not only a jammer but a star blocker. Tinkerbomb calls that jam. Little less than 2 minutes left in this period. Frankie Panky 2013.
Yes, it looks like, again, those on Justin TV and watching DN Live coverage, feel free to send comments and your comments in so that we can see them. It looks like Grand Poobah had the same thoughts we did about hitting. They typed in, nice to see a kid jammer hit off the line, even though it didn't work out that time. It looks like they've noticed, just like you and I, Truck, that there is all kind of hitting going on between these two junior teams. Number zero, Sweet Tart, comes through. Go ahead.
She is fierce, and she means it as she gets through for a grand slam.
You know, we have two jammers skating around and no numbers.
No numbers. They're both zeros.
I know, 0 and 00. Dun-dun-dun.
Nope, nobody bought it.
I want a cricket sound effects machine.
You would use it all the time. And it looks like Jelly Bean lining up again against T-Rex 17 from Tampa Junior Derby. Jelly Bean's going to be at the advantage with two Tampa blockers. However, it does not get her lead jammer. That is awarded to T-Rex 17. Some penalties being called. Nice wall of blue for T-Rex. Getting some shouts from the team bench to call it, and she does.
All righty. It looks like with 14 minutes and 48 seconds, we'll be starting the next half. So we are at halftime with Tampa Bay leading 183 to 60. Pretty exciting bout, wouldn't you say, Destructor?
I would. I would say it's very exciting.
I was scared to throw it to you.
I know. I was trying to pay attention. My coffee has been wearing off. Slowly.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to visit all our sponsors.
It looks like we're off as Category 4, Blue Storm gets lead jam for Tampa Junior Derby. And it looks like number 14, Mischievous Maniac, not too far behind. Is that what that is? No, I didn't know that. It looks like Power Jam for Little City Junior Derby. Coming against a huge advantage with only 3 blockers. Getting through for a 5-point grand slam. Someone's got some kind of horn thing. Looks like a good hit from Speed Racer Mach 5, skating back, forcing Mischievous Maniac to skate all the way back. Looks like an out-of-play penalty. Nice. Mischievous Maniac gets that one-toe stop in, gets out, skates back. A little bit of a trip up from her own blocker. And she is back in the pack. Facing some good positional blocking from Tampa Junior Derby number 5, Tootsie Pop. Good hit from T-Rex to the front of the pack there. Mischievous Maniac back through for a 5-point grand slam. And it looks like Category 4 Blue Storm back through. And she gets a 4-point pass. Snuck up on there.
Alrighty, exciting jam going on that time. 100% Matt is on, and Clover's Killer Kitty step into the jammer line. I'm broadcasting from over here in the west side of downtown Scrates. Give it up, west side. See, that's how they represent in the west side of downtown Skates here at 2013 Frankie Panky.
That is your side, isn't it? Does that mean I get the east side?
No, there actually isn't an east side. It's kind of a north-southwest thing.
I'll still take the east side. It's fine.
I'm just saying.
Jam is back on. We've got number 77, Clover's Killer Kitty for Little City, but Matt is on 100%. Lead jammer for Tampa Junior Derby. Nice little sandwich from Little City against Matt is on, but she still gets through. And calls it off for 4 points, I believe.
Dude, that's pretty awesome. They're playing Speed Racer song. I love it. All right, Tinker Bomb on the jammer line for Tampa. Lavender on the jammer line for number 56. Folks, looks like we got a hard-hitting 195-82 for Little City and Tampa Bay. 26 minutes left in the second period. Sorry. Tinkerbomb gets through. She is your lead jammer. And she is in a power jam situation as Lavender goes to the all-in printing penalty box.
Tinkerbomb back through for another 5-point grand slam. Little City resets. And a nice hit from number 89, Luscious Lunatic, who's been jamming quite a bit this afternoon. Also a good blocker. The last line of defense not strong enough. Tinkerbomb back through for another 5-point grand slam, and she is told to call it off, which she does.
Hey, if anybody has the ability to get in a locked vehicle, like has the apparatus stuff, never mind. You know, I did do an exclusive interview with Sparkles Momentum at halftime. That's going to be airing on Facebook on my broadcast later this week.
How did that go?
You know, it was I don't know. I just couldn't get Sparkles to be quiet. It was just I couldn't get a word in edgewise. I don't know. We'll see. And it looks like T-Rex, number 17, is the lead jammer. 56 Lavender for Little City, free as well. Both teams have one. Oh, and as I say, I'm not even going to mention anything about penalties anymore because every time I mention how many's in the box, somebody goes in.
That's how quick it goes. In the box, out the box, and it is now.
I stand corrected. It is not a Tampa Power Jam. It is a Little City Power Jam as number 56, Lavender.
And she does get that 5-point grand slam.
And it's as though we need revolving doors on the all-in printing penalty box today. We have people dancing around over here that really should not be doing so. I'm just saying.
Ooh, back block major called on Lavender, number 56 of Little City. And what is that now? A power jam.
As she
Well,
goes down,
momentarily.
as she goes down, Madison comes out, or is that T-Rex? I'm
T-Rex.
sorry, it's T-Rex. I apologize. She skates right up to the block of the pack.
It looks like the 2 minutes are up as penalties are called. Not sure what's happening just yet.
Yeah, you know. What's wrong? What would be cool is if we had an official liaison, an announcer ref to tell us what's happening. That would be awesome. That is a great idea. All right, we are now actually in a two-jammer in the box situation. Whistle starts, and here comes Lavender. Now, since she did not have the opportunity to stay in the box very long, Destructra,
Yes.
that means that T-Rex is able to get out almost immediately as well, correct?
Yes. That is very correct. And it looks like a very spread pack as both jammers face opposing blockers. Scattered, but effective.
Okay, and both jammers trying to get through. T-Rex is hit. She goes out of bounds on the inside. And Matt is on going to the box for Tampa. T-Rex is now your lead jammer. Lavender coming up to the back of the pack. One going to the outside, one going to the inside, and then both of them tangled up with the blockers from the other squad. T-Rex gets through, gets the point. She is still your lead jammer. Lavender fighting to get through.
Little City trying to bridge that pack. Does not last long. T-Rex gets through again, putting more points up on the board.
All right, as we get ready for the next jam, speaking of our vendors earlier, you know, Destructra, those are some really nice earrings you're wearing.
Thank you. I made them myself from Destruct Design.
Did you really? You know, I have a really cool earring too, and guess where I got it?
I can't say your mom.
That's right.
Can I?
I'm also gonna like I, too, got my earring from Destructive Designs, who has a booth right here at Franky Panky. So make sure you check it out after this bout because it's kind of closed right this second. But anyway, Blue Storm is your lead jammer.
A lot happens. A lot happens in a short period of time.
Oh, wow. Blue Storm with a big-time apex jump on the inside. What a move. Comes back down and immediately calls it off. Both teams with one in the penalty box now.
Score looks like it's at Little City 96, Tampa Junior Derby 232 points.
And that's with just over 19 minutes left in this bout. We have number 75, Clover Kitty and Tinker Bomb are your jammers. Both of these jammers have been to the line most of the day. Tinker Bomb blasts through, and then she falls down but is able to stay in and gets right back up. Man, she shot through their Destructor like crazy. Looked like she was shot out of a gun.
She's a very formidable blocker, and that comes in handy as a jammer. She just does not give up. She's very tenacious. Gets through the last line of defense, blocks Star, and calls it off. However, Little City gets 1 point on the board. Team timeout, it looks like, for Little City.
Yes, ma'am, we do have a team timeout. Number 4? Who ordered number 4? Wasn't me. All right, if you ordered, what is it? A cheeseburger. You have number 4, but your number is up here with me, so it obviously is somebody that's been up here. I promise I didn't do it.
I will eat that cheeseburger.
And I'm telling you, I will not be able to hold Destructor off for long. So, if you are supposed to have number 4 and you're looking for your cheeseburger, you better hurry up. You need to.
I want to thank Downtown Skate for hosting Franky Panky 2013 this year. They've done an excellent job working with us.
You know, it's funny that you said that because there was a lot of questions on could the crowd be handled, and I'll be honest with you, this has been such an enjoyable event today. It's big enough to where we get flows, and Downtown Skate has done a tremendous job in providing us all the facilities that we need to make this an even better event that it always has been.
And it looks like we have a nope. Very close, but not quite. Sweetheart, number 0, going to the box for Tampa Junior Derby. That makes that a power jam for Luscious Lunatic. Facing some trouble in the front of the pack from Pandemonium of Tampa. Is forced to skate all the way back. Comes back up and easily gets through on the outside for lead jammer status in a power jam for Little City.
All right, those of you, whoever ordered the cheeseburger number and had number 4.
And Luscious gets past T-Rex, stumbles.
Your burger is at the concession stand.
But it looks like she gets a cut.
Man, Luscious got hit hard as she went down. Looks like she got a track cut as she's going through. Hold on.
I'm not entirely sure what just happened here.
Those of you worrying about the cheeseburger, don't worry. We have found its home. And Destructor did not. Curses foiled again. Yeah, somebody buy Destructor a cheeseburger. Come on.
My booty would thank you.
And then we'd thank you. Well, never mind.
What?
Do not knock me off of this.
And we have our official liaison getting in to see what happened here.
Mama Trauma, be ready. I think truck's fixing to knock me off this podium thing. You dig?
Want to get this on tape.
You know, y'all have a violent nature about you, and I just don't get it.
And voyeuristic, very much so.
Y'all trying to make me hurt. I'll be honest with you. You know, there's You know what? I've been hit by a worse looking. Well, never mind.
I do not look bad.
I know, right? If you got to be knocked off the. If I have to be knocked off of here, that's how I want to go. I'm just saying. Okay, stop it, stop it. What? I know, right?
Icon has cheeseburger, please.
Gary.
Dirty
Gary
Rockstar.
Design.
Who's that? And Peanut from Caveman and Week and Tweak. Well, they need to spell now, don't they? We love you and miss you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whoever Dirty Rockstar and Peanut are.
I-
From Jacksonville. Are they here?
Dirty Rockstar and Peanut,
Is
raise
that
your
you?
hands. You guys got a shout out over the internet. That is so awesome.
Oh.
That's what I'm. Oh, well,
someone
tell them
loves
somebody
them.
said, hey, tell y'all they love you.
Someone should tell Sparkles
Who is
that
it?
Sparkles is loved.
T-Week 1982 is who said tweak. I understand that. Then they said, no, it's weak. Thank you.
And
Thank
I
you.
just heard back from our official liaison. It looks like Sweetheart, number 0 of Tampa Junior Derby, did foul out. She has left the track. And it looks like
Stop
the call on number 89, Luscious Lunatic. She is back on the track. She did not get a track cut, although highly difficult to see on the outside here. She did not cut that track. Big hit from Katniss. Is that number 12, Katniss Evermean? 112.
Big hit number 89. Luscious goes down. It pops right back up again. So with 17 minutes left and a 136-point lead, Luscious.
Nice moves by Luscious. She has got the footwork.
Luscious Lunatic certainly not showing any quit. And that's the one thing that's impressive about Derby is it teaches, even at a young age, no matter the points difference, I mean, they just keep on going, and the bouts are still exciting. Luscious takes a hit, goes out, comes right back up, calls off the jam. Tinker Bomb for Tampa and Clover Kitty for Little City. What a move by Clover as she tiptoes around and she gets right through that the Tampa wall of defenders. What a move, and she is your lead jammer. Coming around, circling around to get to the back. Tinker Bomb fight. Ooh, hard hits going on in the middle of this pack.
Nice hit by Blockstar from Little City and continued by Lavender 56 of Little City. Not making it easy for Tinkerbomb.
Yeah, Tinkerbomb certainly, she's been known to throw a hit or two even as a jammer, but they were not making it easy as Lavender and Blockstar were bouncing her. It looked like a pinball machine going through that pack. Great moves by the blockers, making it difficult for Tinkerbomb to get through.
I'm going to give a shout out to DJ Ito. Some sweet jams you got there.
Dude, you know what? Not everybody can mix it up like DJ
No.
Ito can.
Oh, Tallahassee loves DJ Ito. Looks like we've got T-Rex 17 on the line against Luscious Lunatic of Little City. Both teams not making it easy for either jammer. Luscious forced to go to the back of the pack and try to re-enter. And here on turn 3, finally, Luscious Lunatic through the pack for lead jammer. T-Rex still struggling. Nice little deflective hit there.
Pandemonium stepping to the jammer line. Clover Kitty stepping for Little City. Waiting for this one to get started.
Looks like Pandemonium, number 182 of Tampa Junior Derby out for lead jammer status. Nice. Ooh. Some tough hits in the pack against Little City jammer Clover. Gets knocked down, gets back up again, gets knocked down, gets back up again.
Say that'll get fast 3 times. Anyway, Clover Killer Kitty number 77 fighting her way to get through the pack. Finally getting through. No, she's got one more. Pandemonium is your lead jammer. She's out front. She has fancy pants of the short variety. That's what I'm talking about. She gets through. Pandemonium gets through and calls off the jam. And Tampa is down 1 skater as Paige Turner is in the penalty box. Jelly Beans and Mad is on, stepping to the jammer line for the next jam. 5 seconds signaled by the referees.
Matt is on, out for lead jammer. Followed not too far behind by Jelly Bean of Little City. Both skaters showing speed and form. Matt is on, jukes her way through the pack. Gets her 4 points, however, not before Little City gets 4 points as well, putting up on the scoreboard. Looks like we're at 116. Oh, it's going up, it's going up. Maybe.
Up, down, up,
Might
down.
settle on 119, Little City to 256, Tampa Junior Derby.
Looked like we were playing the slot machine for a minute there. Look. Speed Racer. Speed Racer Mach 5. Stop it. Don't encourage me. And Luscious Lopez. Luscious Lunatic jamming for Little City. Speed Racer is your lead jammer. Looks like Block Stars going to that box. Looks like Speed Racer was able to call it off before she got pushed out. Luscious Lunatic looks like she's headed that way as well. No, Luscious is staying out to do another tour.
I admire that.
Man, you see.
She's got some gumption, I believe is that word.
Yeah, gumption. Is that what it is? Gumption.
Is that an SAT word?
I don't know. All right, Little City has one person in the penalty box as the dancing official comes back out in the middle. Ooh, my goodness.
Lots of stuff happening in turn 2 there. Looks like jammers have to reset to the back of the pack, but Luscious Lunatic is out for lead jam status.
Yeah, Luscious Lunatic was able to get through and break into the Lunatic. She just was able to, the Tampa blocker there was just able to board a hit that just looked like she might have stretched a little bit, but in the official's eyes, she stayed right back in there with her. Punky Bruiser gets hit out of bounds. So number 1984, Punky Bruiser goes way back. Luscious Lunatic, number 89 for Little City. She is your lead jammer. She got caught up towards the last bit, and then she got rid of it. Punky Bruiser goes down in the middle of turn 4. Grace Bazebers, y'all. I have no clue what that meant. Man, lots of hitting going on with these juniors. Y'all are scaring me.
I love Punky Bruiser's name, mostly because I don't think she was born by the time Punky
I don't think so. You're right.
Punky Brewster was, hip.
Well, was Punky Bruiser ever hip? I mean.
Yes, Punky Brewster was totally hip. Do you know what I think should happen? I think Sparkles should go meet referee Zebra.
Dude, for real.
They should have a chat.
Do you know the referee Zebra's name?
No.
I was told that earlier and I forgot it. It's Striper. Something Striper.
I'm sorry, what's that showtime?
Spell-
Power Jam?
What?
Category 4, Blue Storm Power Jam. And she
Instructor.
got a...
What jam is it? What jam is it? What jam? I know you can hear me. What jam is it?
What jam is it?
Power jam.
I was going to say a Grand Slam jam.
No, it's power jam. Get it? What day is it? What day is it? Hump day. Never mind. I'm sorry. That's the... Anyway. Girl, you got internet.
I don't even have internet on my apartment.
Yes, it does. There was a comment coming from out in the internet world. Sometimes it seems like the junior skaters are rougher than the adult skaters. We were just talking about that earlier. These ladies are just, I don't know if it's just they've lost the reckless abandon or if they're, I mean, it's not that they're not skilled because they have,
They're young. They don't know the limitations of their bones yet.
They're too young to know better. Is that what it is?
I think it is. I honestly think it is.
I mean, it's like, oh my goodness. Paige Turner, she is your lead jammer, just coming out the box. 214, Paige Turner. She comes back trying to take advantage of the power jam situation. That's
Paige Turner, nice.
What a move. And then she got hit from, apparently not.
And she's doing some excellent work. She's typically a blocker, but you can see she's a formidable jammer as well.
You know, I think that's, in this bout, it looks like all the blockers are, all the jammers are blockers because there's just so much hitting going on. It's crazy.
Number 9, Hot Wheels. I think this might be her first time on the jammer line for Tampa.
Yes, and I'm used to, in the Tampa, she typically jams a lot, but I do believe, unless it's got by both of us, that this is her first time on the line tonight.
Doing some excellent footwork on her toe stops.
Hot Wheels comes through. She does break through, trying to get through the pack. Hit by both of the blockers. She tries to go outside, and she's hit Clover's Killer Kitty. Clover's Killer Kitty, able to take her all the way out. Hot Wheels, so she is hit out, and she finally comes back to has to go to the back of the pack to avoid the track cut. Boy, that was just a bummer. There's so much good derby that I just got tongue-tied about 27 times in that one little rant that I went on. Right? You don't even... Oh, wow, what a hit. And Hot Wheels is sandwiched in the middle of two Little City blockers. Jelly Beans getting hit by two Tampa blockers. These ladies are just, are you sure they just met like this morning? Because they don't act like they like each other much.
No. And finally, Hot Wheels out of the pack for lead jammer status. Coming up on her scoring pass.
Jelly Bean fighting her way through. She gets hit. Oh!
Ooh, big hit by Mischievous Maniac, number 14. Causing Hot Wheels number 9 to Tampa to call it off. That was a good, solid hit.
Man, Hot Wheels.
You can't debate that.
No, there's nothing to say. First of all, Hot Wheels had to fight so hard to get through that pack, and it took so long that it had to expend a whole lot of energy. And then once she got out, she was coming back around the thing, and she just got Mischievous just floored her literally. What a huge hit.
Huge. And now it looks like we've got Tinkerbomb 112 of Tampa and 89 Luscious Lunatic back on that jammer line.
You know.
And Tinkerbomb hot on through the pack. Lead jammer status.
Luscious Lunatic fights her way through. Man, look at all kind of hitting going on in this way. Wow. Both teams, these young ladies hit really hard. And I have to agree with KR615611 online that they say the future of Derby is so amazing. These girls are amazing. Amen. Absolutely. I concur 100%. And even more, like I was saying earlier, even more impressive the effect that they're going to have in the adult game long term. Imagine how good they're going to be when they get out. And as young adults, they're going to have 8 to 10 years of experience skating behind them. So it's just, wow. Number 3, Block Star. She is fight her way through. Matt is on, is your lead jammer. Both jammers trying to get through. Matt is on, gets through, and she calls it off before Block Star could come up to her point pass.
Scoring pass, point pass. It's all the same in Derby. Franky Panky 2013. Looks like a little under 3 minutes in this period. Next up, I believe we have Tallahassee versus Jacksonville, 2 Florida teams. Ducati Hottie says she loves Matt is on.
There you go.
Who doesn't?
A shout out. She's a skater with our league that is not here, so that's cool. Is she here somewhere? Is she here? Ducati Hottie, like I said, she did the shout out to Matt is on. That's awesome.
Oh,
Ooh.
unintentional low block from Mischievous Maniac. It happens.
You know, when you hit as many people as hard as she has hit people all day, you're going to get some low ones thrown in there because it seems like every time we go, ooh, at least 70% of the time it's her, Mischievous, delivering the hit. T-Rex coming through, back to the pack. Ooh. And Kitty, Clover Killer Kitty, she gets sent to the sin bin as T-Rex, number 17 for Tampa, going to take advantage and put some more points on the board. Of course, the blockers are putting the stall on, and they're staying so that to tie Little City's 2 blockers remaining up. Once that way the jammer can get through and has more opportunities to put points up.
Jammers do like their points.
Jammer, you know what? And like we said earlier, these teams certainly do a good job of supporting their jammers.
It looks like Darth Hader, number 26 of
Have we
Tampa Junior Derby. We have not seen
Have
her
we
on the
seen
jammer
Darth
line
tonight?
yet.
She usually jams a lot too. Huh. So, for the Derby Chicks, number 26, Darth Hader, taken to the jammer line in a power jam situation. And just two
Little City blockers.
Blockers for Little City.
Huge advantage for Tampa right now.
Jelly Bean and Luscious Lunatic certainly in a predicament.
Is that the word?
In a quandary.
SAT word. Darth Hader threw for a 5-point grand slam.
All right, Luscious goes in the box, and now another one.
Darth Hader calls it off.
Darth Hader calls it off. We still have a big advantage, a huge advantage for Tampa with only 2 skaters for.
And they call a timeout because they had a little less than 30 seconds on that period clock there. They want to get one last jam in.
All righty. With about 30 seconds left, and we do have a timeout. Destructra, I would like to thank you for allowing me the pleasure to announce with you for this bout. It's been a long time, and I always love hanging with you. Thank you so much.
Seems like so long ago.
I know, right?
Perhaps a year.
It was only yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Franky Panky 2012.
I know, right? But I would also like to thank everyone out on Justin TV watching DNN's live coverage of Franky Panky 2013. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. If you're in the Tampa area and you're not here yet, you better hurry up because in just a few minutes, guess what's happening?
What? Another bout?
What'd you say? Yes, another bout. But
Ooh.
this is huge. Tallahassee Roller Girls are taking on Jacksonville Roller Girls. That would be a bout. That would be a main. That would be a headliner anywhere.
Yeah, it would.
And then tonight, later on, after that, the Tampa Roller Derby against the Queen City Rollers that we saw earlier. So we still got 2 huge bouts coming up after this one. But for now, let's concentrate on Pandemonium taking advantage. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Pandemonium gets through. Major back block, tries to call it, but she had that penalty before she tried to call it. She is sent to the box. It is now a Little City Power Jam and what looks like the last jam of this period. And bout. Number 3, Blockstar of Little City getting through that pack. And it looks like a 5-point grand slam here. Little City trying to help her through that pack. Gets through the wall of black for another 5-point grand slam. It's awful quiet in here for the last jam of a bout. Blockstar through again.
I know, right?
Excellent help from her blockers out there on the track.
Once again, even in the defeat, they're certainly representing and supporting their jammer.
Blockstar no longer the sole jammer out there. Pandemonium coming out for some jammer on jammer action. Blockstar looks like she's going to run it out for as long as she can.
Oh!
Nice hit from Mischievous Maniac again.
I told you, every time we go, ooh, who is it?
Mischievous Maniac. Looks like Pandemonium being sent back to the box. Not sure what for, but we only have low block. And that is it. Unofficial score right now. Excellent, excellent, excellent matchup by both teams.
Man,
some
I'm telling
brutal
you.
hits.
I'm telling you, no matter what team you are for, if you're a fan of Derby at all, you need to get up there to the line and show some Derby love to both teams as they skate around. Let's give it up for Tampa Junior Derby Chicks.
And Little City Junior Derby, go ahead. Get your high fives in. Excellent, excellent work by that team. Down quite a few skaters, as you can see from their numbers. Played an excellent game, got some marvelous blocking in. Really proved that they came here to play Derby. Still unofficial, but it looks like it's standing at Little City 147, Tampa Bay Junior Derby Chicks at 319.